Ian here with Allison. Okay, we're going to take you through the Titanic stretch on the TRX. Again, it can also be the rings. It could even be a band if you wanted to. The TRX is really the easiest to use. A couple of really good things about this is you're stretching both sides at the same time, so that's going to really save you a lot of time. Also, whenever we get into the classic chest stretch, it's a little bit hard for you to really think about what's happening on the other side as far as avoiding compensations. With this, we stay tight in the abs, everything's locked in, both sides are stretching evenly. In order to accomplish that, we definitely need to make sure that it starts off even. What do I mean by that? These should be the same length, and then she's going to set herself up right in between here, so she's actually in the middle of the TRX and not off to the side, so that one side's pulling more than the other. So the first thing we want to do is establish where our end range is. She's going to slowly walk forward and let her arms all the way out to the side. Really quick note, make sure that this position is important, meaning have this height, but so is down here and so is up here. So anywhere along this stretch can be done, should be done. Don't ignore it, don't just stay in that one little spot. Stretch everything all the way through the range of motion. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and do a 2-minute passive stretch where she's taking some big deep breaths, exhaling everything out, and just sinking in. Because the chest is actually an internal rotator, we want to try to start thinking about getting the palms and even the elbows, the pit of the elbow up to the ceiling. So that way it really opens everything up in the front. We're going to do what's called a PAILs and a rails contraction. The PAILs is going to be anywhere between 20 seconds. We want it to get stronger every single second. So right now she's going to take a big deep breath into her ribs, into her stomach, her belly button, using her diaphragm. Exhale everything out. Sniff some air into her abs, get nice and tight, and she's going to start slowly increasing the tension as if she was doing a chest fly, like she's trying to close her arms. Obviously the TRX is not going to let you, so it's an isometric. So really, really tension up inside your chest more and more every single second, ramping tension up to about 20 seconds. After that, we're gonna use the regressive tissues, basically the opposite. And we're gonna go ahead and squeeze those shoulder blades for your rails. So 10 seconds, keep squeezing, squeezing, actively opening up the chest on your own. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, exhale, stay here, big deep breaths. So we just worked real hard to get into this new range of motion. Super important that you take the time to relax, breathe into it, so that it's ours for tomorrow. So say that she had a little bit of freedom that we just gained from that. We could have her step forward just a little baby step. Say she couldn't push here. So when we did the PAILs, she just felt like she was just holding on and she was not really able to contract at all. Then I would actually want her to take a step back and regress it a little bit. So 2 to 3 rounds. 20 seconds for the PAILs, 10, 15, 20 for the rails. Breathe in between at least 30 seconds. When you finish it off, say she just did 2 or 3 rounds, it's gonna be super hard, but I want you to try to stay here for a full minute with quality breathing and let all of this stuff that just stretched in the front relax. Visualize your exhales are actually taking tension away from the front and you're melting like pepper jack cheese. What do you know?